Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to watch the Gungeon Lich streaks. We're on a streak of 25 or 2,546. Yes, I know I haven't played that many. That's okay. Let's roll our 8-sided die. 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. We know who that is right away. The 7 sends a shiver down my spine because it's been a week of pretty sloppy close calls. I think yesterday's episode wasn't really that close of a call, but it's just things have been closer than they have been in general the past week. And what character is more likely to die? We always say it. None. No character, I think, is more likely to be our loss than Mr. Roboto himself. He's just riskier. That's just all there is to it. He is also stronger, but he's riskier, you know? And I like that in my games. I always say, like, what kind of items do I like? You know, I like the idea of like risk reward items. I like you know, I like that in Binding of Isaac, that there's the deal with the devil in that game. You know, if you're not aware, you trade your heart containers for items that are typically pretty darn strong, but it's still risky to trade your health. You know, you have to be playing pretty well for it to be a good idea still. You know, you have to be playing pretty well to get those, and then you have to trade your health. So I like that idea, and Robot is kind of that built in. He gets the accuracy up, he gets a better starting gun, and the coolant's like, it's okay. It's a fine active for the first floor and stuff. It's okay. So he's basically that whole idea built into a character. Like, start off with a couple neat little things as a result of you destroying, you know, your chance to have replenishing health. And that's okay. And is it worth it? Yeah, I'd say for an experienced player, it is typically a worth it trade. You know, a player that's on a streak of 2,543, for example. We're probably what is the actual big streak? 250, maybe? I don't know. I keep saying that. I feel like I've said 250 for like a week. But alas, we do the run. We see what happens. Fingers crossed we have some fun along the way too. We'll go to the sewers today. It just makes sense on the robot, you know? It makes sense. It makes sense on all characters, truly. Like, if you zoom out just a little bit. Oh, I thought that was going to be the shop, like, for sure. If you zoom out and look at it from a, you know, a broader perspective, it just usually makes sense to go to the sewers. You're probably not sacrificing anything good. That being said, if we get, like, a black chest... Oh, wait, we can't. I mean, we could. It would have to be insane. It would have to be a room drop black chest. But you know, as far as I know, it can happen on the first floor. I think it can. But I don't know. Hopefully we can get ourselves a key from the boss. That would be fantastic. That would be lovely. Jump up in the air again. All right. Now don't jump up in the air again. Stay in my electricity. All right. We good. I haven't been hit by this move in forever, and that makes me scared. Like, you know, sometimes things that shouldn't hit you are the scariest, because then you're like, oh no, if I get hit by this, oh boy, I'll never live it down internally. But yeah, that rocket move, I think, in theory, is probably the easiest thing to dodge out of any of the first floor bosses at all. Interesting. A gun and an ability to steal all in one. We take those. We don't need to steal on this floor, though. We ain't about that life. Junk. Junk can? No junk can. Just junk. I was gonna save that ammo and fill this up after we do a little bit of searching for secret rooms. I'm not feeling that. I ain't feeling it. We're just gonna throw it off in a couple areas that look pretty secretish. Alright. My best guess is that one, and I don't even... Yeah. I didn't really have a strong sneaking suspicion about anything there, but now we got the Predator. We got 10% damage up, and we're going down to the Suas. We can really get a vibe for the Predator now. We never get it this early. The thing, it's kind of slow. So slow weapons, late game, if they're not one-shotting, they feel like trash, you know? If they're not one-shotting late game, they're not worth it late game. This has the fun added benefit of being a thieving item, which hopefully we can make some good solid use of. Curse impacts robot a little bit less than other characters. Does this do bonus damage? It looks like it might. One shot bop. 3 shots. Okay, so 3 shots. Let's take a look. 1, 2. No, I don't want it. 3. Okay, so it did the same amount of hits to kill. That doesn't necessarily like solve it. That ain't Mythbusters. That's like, you know, your middle school science project trying to prove your point. But I feel like we could probably reliably use that to say probably doesn't give us a damage boost. But it could. It could. Alright. But I probably shouldn't be doing the reload anyways. The early reloading of it. Because we can use the invisibility to our advantage. That's something that I gotta work on. There's some guns that where you don't want to reload them early. What the hell? Why didn't I get the invisibility? Did I click when I didn't think I would? There we go. One shot pop? No. Solved. Myth busted. All right. It's pretty cool how it spins down there. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's like was intentional even. Because it does look a little funny, but it's also it's neat looking. I like seeing it do that spin down there. Up, up, down, right, down, up. You going to the rat today? I don't know, man. I don't know. Last time we went to the rat as the robot, we had a rough go of it. We had a hard time. Okay, worthy. Worthy. A key back and... Or not a key back, just a straight up key because we didn't even use a key to open that. The key and the backpack. We can make more use of that than a 5% damage up, probably. It's just fun to get damage ups, you know? Just fun to get damage ups. I'll tell you what. Maybe we'll go to the Abbey of the True Gun, but not the rat. Or we'll attempt to go to the Abbey of the True Gun. We haven't been hit yet, but oh boy, I just said it. I said the one thing you're not supposed to say. I haven't been hit yet. Currently, a no-hit run. Maybe if we just keep saying it, we'll cancel it out. Can it work that way? Game. Gungeon. Oh. Okay. So, you're supposed to go through it fast. Excuse me! I couldn't get over there, though. Why am I doing this? It's a good thing. This one's easy, though. This one's just a joke with out of combat movement speed on. Alright, well, we'll probably junk that. I don't want to junk everything this run. I want to junk some stuff. Hup. Alright, we'll open up this one. Junk the others. Oh, give ya boy ya junkin'. Please. Oh, baby. Don't go. Junkin' and clean is the way that I want you to be this run. Nope. Alright, well, I like the Piegood mimic too, just on his own. He's a good man. He's a good man. Gonna run out of ammo here. Also, I'm stuck in a corner, which is not where I like to be on this run. On this boss. On this whole run. He's got two target points. What's up with that? What's up with that? I did that just because I didn't. I know it was a waste of shots, but sometimes, you know, you just want to. You just don't want to have the ammo in it because you don't want to mess with it. You just want to take it off the plate of your future self. Okay. Bada bing, bada bow. You ain't here now. Okay, we take those. It's fine. Does this find... Oops. Does this find secret rooms? It might. We check these, right? I don't know. Let's just... Alright, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's okay. I didn't want it anyway. But let's go get the shield. We'll see if we can go to the special floor. Sure we will. Sure we will. Plan to answer some Discord questions. Link in the description if you want to ask any questions that I will answer in the videos. Like the following. Colt Core asks 4 things. 4 things. Oh my. I guess I'll go for them. Why not? All 4. What's your favorite real-world gun in Gungeon? I'll do rapid fire. AK-47. His favorite game movie referenced by game/movie referenced by Gungeon. I would. You said Warcraft with Thunder Fury as an example, but that would probably be it. Favorite TV show reference would be Community with the Pierce weapon and the Laser Lotus. But what's the third one? Favorite interaction between items like scope on a weapon that already has scope on it. Oh, putting laser scope, or like the laser sight on Blasphemy is always hilarious to me. And then to offset all the Gungeon questions, what's your favorite dog breed? Probably a husky. Probably a husky. Pow! Rapid fire. That's how I balance that one out. Oh boy. But yeah, there's so many cool references in the game. There's so many that I had no idea were references to until like I just slowly played and played. Now I've been slowly collecting pop culture knowledge because of Gungeon, which is pretty cool, might I say. You know what? I want it. I want it. Maybe we'll steal that rat key if we're feeling frisky. No? I thought that would work. Thought that would work. You gotta be really careful. We're playing a little bit too feisty, as we often do around this time of the game, because it just usually doesn't really matter, but it double matters because we are both the robot and we have the crest. And wow. And we never go to the Abbey. Never ever. So, I feel an obligation to visit, to partake in the Abbey. I'm gonna junk this one. Junkin would be so good. So good. We have a double reason. Like, it's already arguably like a fine idea to junk that chest anyways. Since it's a brown chest. Yes, it was open already. I know. I know. And some people get up in arms about that, junking an already open chest like that, but on a run like this, where you could get double junking really easily, it just... My reasons for junking that chest skyrocket, you know? Because I'm already of the mind that 5% damage up is probably gonna be, like, probably, not definitely, probably gonna be better than what we get out of that chest. But then, junkin, 2 junkins would be crazy, especially since we're gonna get a guaranteed max rank junkin, or whatever rank junkin we so choose. If we get junkin, we're definitely gonna have enough junk. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I like him as just a standard item too. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He breaks bullets. Ooh, that's tempting though. He breaks bullets. He shoots his own. He just, you know, he's what you would want out of a nice, solid little familiar. A little bit defensive, a little bit aggressive, and he's just dang cute, you know. Honestly, he's probably better than most things that he would copy. And now we can get hit all we want. I don't really want to, but we can get hit. Just got to remember to go to the Abbey. I say we're gonna skip we open that. I'm disappointed in that. I'm disappointed in that. Oh baby. All right. Well, we'll get a key. We'll get a key and break this. Because you are 12% more likely to get junk if you have at least 1 key. No junking. Oh, Gunsoul, Gunsoul, Gunsoul. I just don't really care for it. And we're robots, so I just don't care about it that much. I've never had a situation where it's really been valuable, and I don't even get the added thing that they changed about it that makes it a health upgrade, because we are junkin. We are not junkin, we are robot, because we want junkin. No, because we are robots, we don't even get the health upgrade factor that they added to it. We get a little bit of chump change, like 15 shells or something like that. But it's all good, it's all good. It's a good run regardless. Good fun regardless. Good sun regardless. Okay. Yeah, we absolutely will take that. And blank there, nope. Alright, we out. We are out of here. Answer another question, why don't we? Zalithi asks, who is your favorite boss in Gungeon? Who's your least favorite? I've definitely answered this one quite a bit now, but favorite, probably Wallmonger. Least favorite, probably High Priest. Out of every boss in the game, which one would you get out of the game? Probably High Priest. You could... Okay, Flower, if you could add any guns from any other games, what would you add and why? I think that... yeah, a lot of these are repeats, but I think a game that would have some interesting properties when brought over would be Overwatch. I actually, like, despite, like, I don't know, I don't really play a whole lot of Overwatch, but I like the game, I like Blizzard, I like the game, but I think that Overwatch could do some interesting things because they could, while I know it's not the power of the guns per se, they could really easily take some of the characters' powers and kind of like apply them into the gun. And I think that would be an interesting thing to go with. Because I feel like they'd all, you know, for example, you could have, obviously this wouldn't work very smoothly, but you could have like tracers guns, and when you reload them, you know, you zip backwards in time or something like that. Like, it doesn't, you wouldn't really want that, but like that's an example of the method you could do. Or like when you reload, you throw out a sticky grenade or something, like, you know, things like that. Could be interesting. This is gonna rip through our ammo like no other, so I'm gonna definitely save it for the boss at the very least. The very least, we're gonna save it for the boss. Get out of my swamp. Okay. 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 I don't know which one I want. I want one of them. I could steal the other two. All right. Easy choices there. Well, and just like that, our ammo capacity woes have gone a little bit to the wayside. Not that balloon gun is, like, reliable, because you get hit once and it is gone, but I don't know. You'll get mileage out of it. You're not going to get hit the second you grab it, right? Right? Maybe I will. Yeah, Predator seems like it's kind of fallen off a little bit. Haven't gotten an extra use out of our backpack yet. Boop, 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 boop. So an extra active item would be nice. God, that was bad. That was bad. Shouldn't have worked, but it did. But yeah, all these room layouts, they're probably the ones that I've seen the least in the game, you know? Like, I don't really come here very much. It kind of reminds me of a Bullet Hell, like, a lot. It just seems like Bullet Hell without the, you know, instead of the evil pits with, like, the grabby hands and stuff, it's just the blood. It's just blood. Or whatever it's supposed to be. Oh, I hate junking green chests and above, but I might want to. Okay. Boss. In a moment. We got one key, so we're gonna be able to, or we're gonna have to junk one thing, probably. Unless we get lucky. These guys can be jammed, which can be a big problem, actually. Because their eyes don't light up in the dark when they're jammed for some reason. Where'd I get that? No. We could be a risky guy. And use the flight. Well, that's fine. That's fine. It is embarrassing, but I was able to get that slick midair dodge out of the way, so I didn't take 2 damage. You know, right? Right? It's the little things. It's the little things. All right, one of you is dying. Does it count as junk? Here, we'll do this one. I'll tell you what, we'll take this item. I slightly regret it, even with the synergy. The synergy's so common. And then we'll junk this. And we got so screwed over by the luck there. It's okay, we'll take this key into the future. Piegood Mimic did some serious work there. Do some double time. I don't know what's going to do more damage. You would think this, since it's like literally 2 guns. We ain't got no blanks, man. There's just some situations on this fight where you're just like, it feels like you almost need a blank for the situation. And that was one of them. That was not one of them, that was just a sloppy dodge. Alright. We'll be fine. If we take one more hit, it's not the end of the world. Better be a bang and synergy chest, though. What is the synergies with Kaga battle? I'm gonna open this first. I don't remember. I think the synergy just makes it do a lot more damage. I think. Alright, we out of here. We don't need to buy any keys. Anything that we don't have keys for, we will just junk, and that's that. I heard that chests unlocked. I believe that effectively confirms that the secret room with the 3 chests is on this floor. Or wait, no. It could be that or the fact that maybe there's just a mimic. Oh my god. My own shots terrified me. My own flesh and shots. Oops. There we go. God, Corsair. Corsair! It's so weird. God, this does so much damage. Is Corsair the one that just buffs the hell out of this gun? I mean, I know we got the Kaga battle as well, which is a banger supreme of the highest order. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Get bopped. 2 shots. 2 shots for the bluebee. Can you believe it? I almost walked right into that. Doing some pretty slick damage. Just gotta be real careful. Getting hit could be quite annoying. What would we lose? Everything. Just another kind of dukish boss or shop there. Like, I like the shop that where we got this and the sling. I haven't used the sling yet, but you know, kind of last resort situations. It'll be nice to have it there. To fight the boss, well, we definitely have ammo in this. There's something to be said for that. Because boy, I know how to get hit. It is in my wheelhouse. I love this gun because you can drop the shots before the enemies show up. And it's like not a dumb idea. I'm gonna open it. I kind of regret opening it. We don't need this. Brick of cash. Brick of cash. Sorry, the chest unlocking noise. We heard it from here, so that almost leads me to believe it has to be really close. Has to be really close. It doesn't, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know how the sound effects work. I don't know how sound works. I don't know the ears. I don't know what a human ear's like. I'm a robot. Alright, maybe it is up here-ish. Alright, now it's starting to get pretty far away. At this point, I don't know. No, it's probably not that close. I definitely heard the chest unlock noise, and it definitely strikes me as slightly suspicious. Should buy a key. Should buy a key before we bust that. Definitely gonna bust that. Alright, maybe... Oh, boy. Well, let's just fight the boss and do good. How about that? Sound good? Sound good. Holy damage. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. Don't use a blank either, though. Want to save the blanks because I feel like it's going to be a good secret room on this floor. Oh, I hate it, but we're doing so much damage, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Thanks for the money, you stinker. Where the heck is it? Could it be off the shop? I'll throw one out there. Whoops. I guess it could be anywhere. Also, I could be wrong. Oh, there. Yeah, well, there's an unlocked chest. Let's just probably gonna assume that that was it right there. Stuck. Stout. We take stout. We take stout. We love stout. We love a stout bullet. Did I answer this question or did I just NSE Zeno asked how many times have you gotten a glitch chest in a normal run? Probably... I swear it's been like 10 times total now. Something like that. It's rare, but when you played for 910 hours, you know, it adds up. It adds up. And you end up seeing a lot. It's a 1 in 1,000 chance to get a glitched chest, so... Which sounds like a ton, and it is a lot, but you run into a lot of chests as well, so... Look at that stout little lad. Really want to get a Gungeon. Oh, slick tornadoes, man. That is pretty cute. Pretty dang cute. Why do I want to fill that up? I don't know. Can't give me anything. I don't have blood. I can't give you anything. You can't give me anything. We are no good for each other. Can't you see we're not good for each other? You're a vampire. I'm a robot. It will never work out. Practicing my active reload. Look at that. It's nice and super slow, so it's not hard at all. He says as he will definitely miss one in just a moment. But yeah, Kaga Battle is just so dang good. I'm feeling like Stout Bullets is working pretty slick with it too. Because it is a beam, and I imagine it's getting the damage up without having the penalty of, you know, when it gets too far away, it doesn't do it anymore. So I'm actually kind of digging it today. Kaga Battle, it's a nice item. Makes everything else just a bit better. Just a bit better. Just a lot better. Anything that has a slow enough reload to get like a guaranteed active reload. I mean, take it for when we inevitably get double Gungeon. There was a tale of two Gungeons the wise. Whoop. They were a piece of trash. Being bold, being bold. We can take him. Get him, man! There was a tale of baby good mimic. You can do it. He's just so pokey. I want him to come up here and prove himself. Prove his might. Test your might. It's a waste of this ammo. You know what? With the Cog Battle, maybe we can get actually some damage out. Cog Battle and the Stout and everything. It ain't that bad. It ain't that great, because everything else we would have is gonna probably just be doing better, but, you know, on a normal run, if this was the only thing we had, that was the loot's fault. I mean, in a way it is, because we're forced to get really close, kind of. I'm doing it. It ain't happening. Now we have to. Now I'm all in. It ain't jumping. It ain't him. Well, at least we're going to be doing some pretty crazy damage. Can't get the active reload right on this one. Honestly, we should probably just be using the other thing. How many blanks we do? Our balloon gun is probably just going to be doing even better than this, because it's so easy to get the active reload on. But there we go. Bada bing, bada dead. Loincor assault rifle, we take those. They're good enough. Yeah. There's no chests there, so I don't care. We can't get Sir Junkin the Wise there, so it doesn't matter to me. Not feeling it. We just have so much good stuff. Actually, I wonder if we can even... We could probably have some fun with the M1. Some M1 fun, son. M1 fun, son. No seeds on the bun, we be. Yeah, it's pretty slick. With the Stout and the Cog of Battle. Ain't too shabby. And it gives us the movement speed. We can have some fun with this. Pretty fun to just walk through and just go clack, clack, clack. Just something. There's something so punchy about how slow it is, but the sound effect is, you know, I don't know. You know what I'm getting at? It's kind of snappy. Ghost takes two. He takes two as well? You gotta be kidding me. That is a hardy ghost. Or maybe he was invisible when I shot him the first time. It just looked like he took damage. Or maybe I pierced something. He's actually, like, doing quite good. One shot the blue boy? Am I missing something about the M1 here? Am I missing something? I know we have the, like, junk out the wazoo, but... we don't need any more items. We don't. I just want one. My sweet junk-like boy. And it's not gonna happen. Oh, oh. Okay, good deal, good deal. I was kind of thinking we probably should have switched halfway through that, but... better... ah! Junkin! My boy! My boy, where are you? I'm just trying to rescue you and reunite you with your twin brother. Baby good... I mean, Junkin, too. I mean, also Junkin. Yeah, why do I like this so much? The M1, it's just... Like, sometimes when you just get all these crazy passives and... Oh, passives and everything that just, like, make everything you got stronger, you kind of just... You want something that's easy to understand, easy to fire, just like... sometimes it just feels more snappy and satisfying. Whoop. Good deal. We have so much floor left. Holy mole. Well, we know we don't need that secret room. Doesn't really matter. We can save our blank. Flip. Steal from the shop. We'll use our key to get into Lonk's room. Maybe that final chest down there will have Junkie, my boy. Oh, that shouldn't have worked. I don't really feel like using the rad gun today. Yeah, I just don't really, you know, sometimes you have days where you just don't really feel like using it. Maybe just because this is a run where we already have Kaga Battle. And we're kind of using it anyway, you know? Sort of. Kind of, right? Sort of a little bit, huh? Maybe have some fun with this. Now that we got all our damage ups and everything. Surprise! On the corner, good deal. So homing! Be less homing for a moment. Surprise, it's a ship. Surprise, it's a song. Okay, run. I quit! I quit! It would have been so good! It would have been so good. Whoop. Pretty slick damage. I don't think we can do any damage to him with the water at all, but there's that. I usually don't have the coolant by the time we fight the dragon. Usually it has been long since forgotten. That's some dang good dangage. Nope. Can't active reload while he's doing that in between the phases. Alright. Definitely a one cycle. Right, game? If it's not a one cycle, then the boss armor is just so strange. It's a one cycle. Alright. It's a mixer, it's a mixer. Okay. Look at all that red health that has to be left behind. So sad. Pour one out for all the red health. Wish I could donate it to a Gungeoneer in need. add online mode and make it so we can send things to random players if we don't need them. People be getting a hell of a lot of heart upgrades from from robots who don't need them. I don't know. It wouldn't be like that. It'd be kind of an interesting little mod, but I don't know. There's other cool things you could do with online with it, I'm sure. I just want to see someone who is way more versed in modding the game than I ever would be. Kyle the Scientist, if you're watching, I think the biggest, one of the craziest mods that could come out that would be a huge deal would be a daily run. Like just a daily seeded run. Or maybe, I guess maybe I should talk to Apache Thunder since he's got the seed mod out there. Or maybe you can both work together. Everybody. I don't know how mods work. But a daily run that would be like the same across all. I have no idea what it would entail, and I'm sure it's like way harder than it sounds. But it would be really cool. Just have a seeded run, or like a, you know, take Kyle the Scientist's randomized character, Apache Thunder's whatchamacallit, the seed mod, slap them together. You got a stew going. And make it so everybody can have the same one in each day. That would be pretty slick. Or it could even be as simple as making it so those characters are, you know, the characters from the randomizer are seeded as well. That'd be pretty. That alone, you could just bada bing, bada boom, put in 2 little seeds. You got a stew going. All right. Somebody, like, people could take the reins from there, honestly. Like, you could just be a website that has the seed, and people can submit their scores or whatever. There's no scores. It's basically, it would have to. That's the problem. That's the one thing with Gungeon. That I think in order for there to be like a daily that would really be interesting, like speedrunning, okay, like cool. Speedrunning, I've already expressed my opinion on it. I don't really like, as far as speedrunning Gungeon goes, there's too many random elements, and especially with Paradox being on the leaderboard, it's just kind of like a nah. It's a nah from me, dog, for interest, or even like, I don't know. Like a game that stays the same or relatively the same every time. I find it to be a far more impressive speedrun, and therefore a speedrun that I would be way more interested in like attempting to get good at. But maybe that's just me. But if there was some kind of meaningful scoring system in Gungeon, and that would really be like the big caveat, is the dailies would almost have to be done based off of speed. Almost have to be done based off of speed. So, I don't know. It makes more sense. It would make more sense in Gungeon than it would in other ones. And if they were seeded and they were all the same, there's definitely less random elements, I guess. There's that. That is definitely a case. I'm just thinking out loud here. I'm just talking about my dream mod here. Just little dailies would be slick. Dailies with Kyle the Scientist's randomized Eden character from the Isaac Game Modes mod. And a seeded run. I think it'd be slick. The problem is the seeded runs can't quite get perfect, and it's still random because the seeded mods, you can't control the chest drops at the end of rooms and consumables and stuff. Like, one person could still just not get enough keys. Oh. One person could get finished gun out of a brown chest on the first floor, and someone else wouldn't. Never happened before. But yeah, I don't know. That's my dream mod. I'm answering a question that nobody asked in the Discord. I can ask myself a question. What's your dream mod? That. I think it'd be pretty darn slick. I don't know how it would work. I don't know how hard it would be. I just know that I want it. Guys, it was something I wanted out of the official game. Like, I wanted it out of the last DLC, back when it was going to be like a big DLC thing. I was like, ooh, dailies, please. But never happened. Never happened. Maybe could still, though. It's even doing like... Yeah, it's doing pretty good work. Doing pretty good work, indeed. I feel like a fast fire rate weapon is just going to do more right now, though. Just because the boss armor, the way it works is just a little chunky for big damage guns like that. Hit him with what else we got? This is nice in a kind of a defensive way, I guess. We're so fast, and the chest is just blocking all the shots that were coming from the side anyway. The moment you trust your chest, you're in a world of hurt, though. The moment you trust your chest is the moment your chest moves. Even though you thought you had a chest of truths. Tried most things. Really is chunking him away. We definitely got a win here. That's, you know what? The good news of the day. This is such a clear win. Easy freaking rares. I shouldn't have been hit by that. I shouldn't have let myself be hit by that, is what I should say. Bada bang, bada bang. We did it! We did it! We did it! Hooray! We are on a streak of 26 today. Beautiful. Beautiful. 26. We did it. The absolute mad guy. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you everybody for watching. Subscribe for daily Enter the Gungeon videos. Pop on into the Discord to ask questions that I will answer in the videos like I did today. Follow on twitch.tv/retromation and catch me streaming games live. Hell, if you're feeling extra crazy and extra generous, you can support on patreon.com/retromation to get some cool rewards. You can go check that out to see what that entails if you want to help support my push to going full-time. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. See you next time.